So gratitude, goodwill, joy are of the three self-blessings that I offer tonight. It's so simple, so basic. And so easily forgotten in the kind of negative bias of the mind. Bias toward problems and criticism and blame. So easily forgotten. How we forget our preciousness, how we forget the miracle. So as I talk, I'll just remind you. Just being alive. Whatever had to go into that, whatever has to happen in the body continuously, not to mention what had to happen for you to be born in the first place. How unlikely. I guess that's an odd thing to say with over 7 billion humans right now on the planet. It seems like a pretty common thing to be alive, to be born. But it's not. It's not. It's an incredible gift. It's even an incredible gift when things aren't going right. When the things that you've built your life around are falling apart, for example. Whether that's a relationship, a love relationship, or if it's the body itself falling apart, or something you built and worked for. What you've expected. It's so easy for us to kind of seize on those experiences where something is passing, something is falling apart, with worry and anger and blame. And all through it, you're still breathing. All through it, the blood is still being pumped. All the food is being digested. The brain is remembering things. So much more is going right than going wrong, or you'd be dead. To put it bluntly, so much more is going right than wrong. It lightens the heart to think about that. And it lightens the heart to feel connected. You know, we didn't come into this world by our own will. Our own will doesn't sustain us here. Now it helps. Whatever you do to get food on the table, I guess that has to do with your will. But so much is supporting us. So much of the world is supporting us at any moment. Even this economy that we live within, that delivers us our food, delivers us our goods, delivers us a paycheck so that we can exchange. We live in this incredibly complex system of exchange. It always amazes me that it doesn't fall apart. Even when something threatens it, like a pandemic, oddly, this system of exchange continues. I know there are occasional collapses, disasters that have happened to human beings around economics and even food. And yet, it's just possible to be grateful things are going well, or well enough. And I offer this as a reflection, and yet, in a way that's hard to explain, every breath contains it already. Every time you breathe, there is a feeling of well being in that breath. The animal of you knows that is okay. It helps to be simple. It helps to nourish oneself with simple things. And consider the people in your life. Just reflecting on the beings in your life can be a source of self blessing. It's hard for human beings to be alone, We aren't meant for it. Oh, it does some interesting things if you choose it. Solitude does some interesting and wonderful things. But mostly we need our beings. So breathe in your beings. Your friends, your family, your animals. And if you happen to be lonely right now, if you don't feel like the list is very long, just touch your heart tenderly with the knowledge that you wish company. And that itself is a good thing. Just to be a human being, to need company. And that very urge for something very good. gratitude, goodwill, and joy. Let's see, can I say anything about joy? Well, what comes to mind is strawberry spinach salad. Strawberry patches now producing. So it's temporary. It's just a June thing, but it's wonderful. Just one of those little things to take joy in.